Rogers are improving. So Reggie make a big improvement there. If he can continue that improvement, he may well challenge for medals as well. Here is the S7 400 freestyle going on to pool deck. Susie Rogers from Great Britain in the centre lane. She will go in lane 4, the fastest qualifier from the meets this morning. And she had a pretty convincing margin between hers and the other qualifiers. There's Barrientos from Spain, going in lane 1. Verena SCHOTT, German, who's already struck gold this week, in lane number 2. Arianna TALAMONA. And this for Italy, also this week. There's Susie Rogers, favourite for this one, the European record holder, Erel HALEVI, 4th in the last European Championships, and Denise GRAHL, next to ANDERSSON WULF, and Brenda TILK is the final swimmer there from Estonia. Kind of like the men's 400 freestyle, Susie Rogers, big favourite for this one in the women's event. Set that European record in the London Paralympic Games when she swam to a bronze medal. Susie Rogers, big favourite for this one. Erel HALEVI in at 5 was the second fastest qualifier, not far ahead though of Arianna TALAMONA, and it was fairly comfortable qualification this morning. May expect some faster times in the final this evening.
Well, this is the S7 class, very much a panoply of different different impairment types, but it sits roughly in the middle of the impairment spectrum, scale of 1 to 10. And well, Susie Rogers is going to be over first. She looks to me, Paul, like she's gone out pretty quickly, 36.29.
She's on good form, Susie Rogers. We saw her set a lifetime best winning the 50 metres butterfly earlier, and that was a long-standing personal best that she had, long-standing European record. This is another one set back in London in 2012, so we'll keep an eye on the splits for Susie Rogers as she goes into the first 100 mark. In second position, well, in contention for second position, looks like it may be lane number 6, Denise GRAHL from Germany, and possibly lane number 2, Verena SCHOTT. So the two Germans in second and third at the moment, but Rogers, well, she has gone over in 1:17.14, and well, it's not too bad a start for Susie Rogers.
Well, Rogers, impairment affecting her arm and one leg down one side of her body, but she does a fantastic job to make the freestyle look very even and balanced indeed. Breathes to the side of her good arm and leg, goes over the wall now. She's quite snappy round the wall, and well, the pace of the others looks to have hardened up a little bit because Susie Rogers, well, she doesn't look like she's extended that lead much since the very start of the race. And this is good freestyle swimming, Paul. Commanding.
Yeah, well, she's certainly making sure of this one. She has a big lead over the rest of the field. She was the favourite for this one, as we said, but you know, you've got to do the swim when it matters. She has a lead, oh, well, quite a substantial lead actually, maybe about 7 or 8 metres. And she's gone over in at 2 minutes 40.41. So not too bad for Susie Rogers. Very, very close for second and third position. It does look like in second place TALAMONA, just marginally ahead of Verena SCHOTT and Denise GRAHL. Great contest there for the silver and bronze position, but Susie Rogers is looking very, very good. And she's another swimmer who has been very, very successful on the European stage.
Well, she has indeed, back in Berlin 2011 meet. Came away multi-gold medalist there. And I think really she seems stronger, she seems fitter now. Started off with a high stroke turnover at the beginning of this 400 there. Well, Denise GRAHL now appears to have gone off the boil for second place, and it's really lanes 2 and 3.
Susie Rogers now coming down to the 300 mark. She is around about 12 metres away from that turn. Here she comes in now. We'll see what the lead is. It's certainly kind of maintained. In fact, just maybe extended, maybe a metre or so. Susie Rogers goes over in a 4:03. She has got 100 to go. Great tussle here for second position. TALAMONA just with the edge over Verena SCHOTT. Germany, these two look like they are tracking each other.
Well, it's interesting, isn't it? Every time, every single time. How many times this week have we seen this? TALAMONA does better around the wall, but Verena SCHOTT better in a straight line. But Susie Rogers will still soon come on to the final 50 meters of this 400, and she still looks very good to me. She looked as good as she did when she started the race, and really trying to pick the pace up now to bring it home.
Well, there's a battle for second and third position there, and they are going over absolutely together there. Just 0.2 of a second separating them, but there's much more of a margin between the second and third and Susie Rogers. Susie Rogers coming home. She has an advantage of nearly 15 seconds there in front of Verena SCHOTT and TALAMONA. It is going to be gold to Great Britain. It's another gold to Susie Rogers here at these European Championships. She takes it in 5:27.16. It looks like Verena SCHOTT may well have the better of Arianna TALAMONA. That's the battle for silver and bronze. It is going to go to Germany. Verena SCHOTT will take that one to Germany, 5:40.59. Arianna TALAMONA with the bronze, 5:41.46. And the second German is Denise GRAHL. Verena SCHOTT is really happy with that one. That was a tough contest between these two, right next to each other, side by side.
It was indeed. Oh, Susie Rogers really put everything into that. And still gasping for breath. Well, the other swimmers now just coming into the finish. Andersson touching in lane number 7 of Sweden, and Barrientos of Spain in lane number 1. Oh, and over in lane number 8, Brenda TILK of Estonia into the final 5 meters. And it's quite a good swim for TILK.
Yeah, better than she won this morning.
Well, that's the start for you. As you can see, Susie Rogers, quite an imbalanced impairment she's got, but manages to exit the block very well, very square, very straight, good streamlining. And as I say, Paul, she has a great balance to her stroke. It's a real kind of, real classic roll to her freestyle. Favours breathing to her right.
Rogers away and clear for that 400 freestyle in the S7 classification. Rogers wins another European title for Great Britain. Verena SCHOTT wins a close contest for second with Arianna TALAMONA of Italy.